Hi everyone, and welcome to my Resources of the Week series. My name is Sarah and I'm from Mindscape Psychology in Leichhardt in Sydney. For the next few weeks, so for the weeks in August, I'm actually going to be changing it up a little bit and doing something a bit different with these vlogs. So if you've been following us on social media, you would know that August is being celebrated as Mindscape's 5th birthday month, yay, which is very exciting. It's something that means a lot for both myself and my business partner, Joanne. And we have been really looking forward to bringing you something a little bit different for today's vlog and for the next 3 vlogs in August. We're going to be talking about Mindscape Psychology as a resource for you guys. And the way that we are talking about our practice is we're talking about our values. So what we wanted to do was go back to the beginning, go back to basics, go back to what is important to us and share that with you and how this vision for our practice has really come about and why we think it's a pretty cool practice to come and talk to us about whatever it might be that is maybe an issue or a concern in your life. So unfortunately, Jo wasn't able to make it today, but she's going to be here for the remaining 3 vlogs, which I'm super excited about. So today it's up to me to carry it a little bit, but that's okay. Hopefully you'll stay with me for this one. We're going to keep it a little bit shorter than usual. I know that my last few videos have gone quite long, but the value that I wanted to talk about today is connection. And it's a value that has pretty much underpinned everything that I've wanted to do and everything that I've wanted to be as a psychologist. And I think that in our practice at Mindscape, it's very much the baseline, it's the basis of everything that we do here at Mindscape. It's so important to us to connect with our clients, to feel as though we have this really strong therapeutic relationship with each and every one of our clients, to get to know you, to get to understand where you're coming from and what your issues are. In the research, because obviously as psychologists, everything that we do is underpinned by research and evidence-based practice, we understand that the therapeutic relationship constitutes something like 70 to 80% of treatment efficacy. So any kind of therapeutic treatment or any kind of therapeutic modality that a psychologist can use is kind of a muchness, but the baseline for what is effective in therapy is that therapeutic relationship. And that is something that Jo and I have really strived to make sure has been at the forefront of everything that we do here at Mindscape. So connection is also really important for me and also for Jo and also the other people who work in our practice as well, in terms of our connection with the community. So the Inner West is something, it's a place that really does, it is really, really special to me. It holds a place in my heart. I didn't want to say place twice, but I ended up saying it anyway. It's somewhere that I spent a lot of time in my youth. I went to school locally. I also went to Sydney Uni, so it's just up the road from where we are now. And when I wanted to start my own family, the Inner West was the place that I knew I wanted to come back to. It was like coming home. It was familiar and it was comfortable, and I knew where the good coffee was, and I knew where the good food was, and I knew that my friends and my support networks were close by. I also knew that the sense of community is so important in the Inner West, and reaching out and being able to make connections and make friends in the Inner West is actually I mean, for I think a lot of people, it can be quite tricky and anxiety provoking, but I found it really easy to reach out and meet people and get to know people, both personally and professionally. I think in my practice, in Mindscape, we've been really lucky to be able to network and to meet with lots of other businesses and other psychologists and other health and allied health professionals who share the same values as us. They understand the importance of connection, and being able to meet with them and establish really great relationships with them means that we can provide even more, I guess, value for money or bonuses or whatever you want to call it for our clients who come to see us, because we can recommend really great doctors, we can recommend really great physios or exercise physios or whoever else is in our community that that person needs. We know that there's the Leichhardt Community Women's Health Centre nearby. We know that there's the early childhood nurses nearby. There's lots of places where our clients can connect with other people in a professional sense and in that support network sense that I think is almost like getting that recommendation from someone that you trust, because our clients know that we know the area really well and that we know a lot of the people in the area really well. So that kind of sums up why connection is so important to me and why connection is so important to my practice. So I hope that that has given you a little bit of an insight into why we do what we do. And perhaps if you have any questions, or maybe if you're wondering, how connection can be more incorporated into your life, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to connect with you. Maybe leave a comment or send us an email and we can definitely connect if you want to know more. So thank you so much for joining us today. Next week, I'm going to be here, hopefully with Joe, and we're going to be talking about another one of the values that underpins what we do in our practice. So thank you, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.